Purist, cover your ears or leave. They gone? Okay. Today we're going to talk about modifying stock cars. Not stock cars, but cars that are stock.
Scratchy man. Yeah, you're gonna be at that a little while, huh?
Fingerprints are overrated.
Yes, today's the day to rob a bank.
I think I have to do a T-shirt for that.
Yeah, that's true.
Do a T-shirt for all my little weird stuff.
So this is looking good. You've got.
It's getting there.
Yeah.
About halfway through the prime cut, which is 800 and 1,000.
Okay.
And I'm catching any little runs, as you guys saw last week. We had a series of runs over here. I've got a little bit right here to take care of.
A little bit up there.
A little bit right there. A little bit. I was working on that when you came in here. So you guys get to see us fix our mistakes.
Yeah.
So, and you're going to make them.
Of course.
It's like, I've been doing this for 16 years, and I still have unforced errors. And that's what this is.
Well, that happens.
That's
We know
like,
how to
I
fix
slowed down too much, and I have too much material on there. So it happens.
Yeah, definitely. So we had a question that came in, and I
Ah.
told him we would answer it today. So
Okay, we can do that.
It's from Rob Sanis.
Hey,
and
what up, Rob?
Yeah. He was, he was asking a question about period correct Volkswagens.
Okay.
So let's say, people will be like, oh, I've got the numbers, they match this, that.
Yeah.
I know. But so the question comes down to, if you're building a period correct car, how important is it to stay with the same color on the inside and the exterior? Inside and outside.
So
and does that impact the value?
So all of the soft goods, and then also the paint color.
Yeah.
Well, if you're going to get a car restored, do it as a period correct color. Props to the Samba.com. They actually have a technical section where they list all the years, all the models, and all of the color selections that were available for that year.
Yeah.
So, use your resources.
Sure.
Does it hurt the value? No. Does a custom color hurt the value? No. When people tell me they have factory period correct cars, I just kind of, this is a mass production car.
Right.
So, it's just like, it's whatever they had on the shelf in production.
And the general rule around value is, what do you like?
Yeah.
You're the one buying it.
Yeah. How much is it worth to you?
Right.
It's like this, does it harm the value to have a non-stock color? This
not
is
to
not
the owner. She's delighted. She picked it. She loves it.
Yeah.
It's gorgeous and all that.
So to her, this is more valuable than the stock
Right.
color.
So value is very subjective, guys.
Yeah. So, and going out and doing it, just enjoy it. Yeah. Just enjoy your build. And it's like, work on your cars, guys. Come on. Ain't that big of a thing.
Right. And there's a difference. Like, all right, not everybody needs to have a car that's custom built for them, that's show quality, all that kind of stuff. Like, we talk about, what's going to be our next beater that we can just drive around.
At this point, it's Puddles.
Yeah. All right. So tell the story of Puddles. Puddles is your car. She's
Yes.
a 69.
She's not my first Beetle, but she's the first one that I sort of restored, or
And you're
at least
saying sort of.
what
At
I
the time.
considered restored
Right.
25, 30 years ago. You got to remember, I've had that car a long time, and I've redone that car partially, adding bits and pieces, bigger motor, bigger transmission, put the rag top in it, repainted. I had to repaint the roof because of the rag top. I've changed the deck lid on it. I've changed the rims on it. put better brakes on it. So it's like I've done things to that car. I think I've swapped that interior out probably 3 or 4 times.
Right. And you did all that when you were an amateur builder.
I had no idea what I was doing.
Right.
So and don't.
But that's cool.
Don't,
like you learned everything about that
don't
car.
Don't fault yourself, guys. That's why I always want you guys to work on your own cars, because you actually get to know what the car is doing, what it feels like. It's like when my now adult children were kids, growing up, part of the routine is they would come out and they had to change their own brakes on their car. And it's like Dad was there to help them, but they did it.
Good.
And it's like, I always encourage VW owners, do your own valve adjustments. Keep your logbooks. Do your own maintenance. Keep your logbooks. And that way you can go back and look and see if you got a valve seat that's going to start to drop, because a pair of heads is a lot cheaper than a whole engine.
Oh yeah.
So, and don't worry about messing anything up. There's guys in shops like this one and me that, we can fix it if you broke it. There's some stuff that we've got that bus out there that you guys saw a couple weeks ago. He's still asking us for an estimate for it.
Oh wow.
And it's just like, I can't even give him an estimate on it because I have no idea how bad the frame damage is.
Yeah, it's pretty bad.
It's racked. I mean, the whole thing, there's not a straight panel on it.
No.
So, I don't know. $250,000, I don't know.
Who knows? It's,
So, but, also you get to acquire tools as you go.
Well, that's true. Hey, show us a little bit.
Ooh, tool porn. Tool porn. So this is also one of the differences that we've got is we have... And another box up there, another box over there, another box over there. So, just...
Lots of tools.
Just repeat. So you're going to be acquiring tools.
Equipment too.
Yeah, there's some specialty equipment you're going to have to buy. Don't be afraid to invest in tools. Yeah. And then buy the best quality that you can afford at the time, and you can upgrade later. Right? It's the first paint gun that I was using way back in the day. It was like a pair of guns and some extra needles, no name knockoff, that I tried to get rebuilt many years later. And they said, we don't even know who made this one. But it was like $230 for the kit. Sure. And that was expensive for me.
Right.
It's like, I don't know if I'm going to be painting a car again, but I want my own paint gun. Yeah. And now my latest paint gun is a SATA 5000.
Yeah.
Which
a little bit more expensive.
If you guys know what SATAs are.
But the thing is, so, you're having to buy tools based on this is what you do.
Yeah, this is what I do. So it makes my job easier.
Right. And if you're doing just one, it's a little bit different. And
I wouldn't buy a SATA if you're just doing one.
It doesn't make sense.
3M has actually got some disposable ones that are not that expensive.
Okay.
So, and they're decent guns.
That's great.
I mean, they work well in production shops.
Right.
For custom stuff, as long as you're okay doing some polishing, you'll be fine.
All right, cool. Well, let's see what else is going on. Shannon.
You got 2 buses back.
We got a man between buses here.
He's got
yeah, well, am I going to get thrown under one of them?
I hope not. What are you doing to these?
Well, Mr. Bissell's bus, we are waiting on a few more parts to get him roadworthy.
Nice.
And then Cabral, we're trying to finalize it to get it ready to go. A few little things here and there we're having to battle.
You gonna fire that thing up today?
I am hoping so. I hope we can fire it up today. We're running into a little bit of wiring issue, but we're working with that.
Okay, cool. Can you get some footage if you happen to...
Oh, I'm going to try. As soon as my phone finishes updating.
Oh, Lord. Software updates again.
No, I got a new phone, so it's doing a data transfer via wireless. And I talked to my other guy, and he was like 4 hours. It's like,
Yeah. All right, what are you fellas doing?
We have started work on Miss Riley's. Whoa, dude, you about to pull her off that cliff. Easy there, Hercules. Miss Riley's pan, getting it ready for her chassis now. I don't call it a pan anymore, it's gone. For the body, because he's got about 2 weeks, he said. So we're getting the front end. We got the transmission in. And get it all built and throw it in the back.
Yeah. This is looking good.
So we're doing all that. So we got a lot of stuff going on in this. Everything's new, so.
Feels like some cars are missing.
Some cars? It just looks that way because I got things moved around. Range is out in the back hiding.
Okay.
We moved somewhere because we had to get these buses in here and get them. Try to get them out of here.
They take up a bit of space. And Herbie's outside. Are you taking him for a ride? Or?
No, Herbie can't go for a ride. His fuel bladder is out, getting ready to get sent to Washington State to get rebuilt. So.
All right. Washington State, man, that's going to be a
some
minute.
weird place where they did this Kevlar bladder. It's
Oh
a
yeah.
custom one-off bladder.
Yeah.
And they're
Crazy.
It'll be the third time, according to his build sheet. It was sent
Wow.
off in 2005 and 2,015, and now we're going to do it again.
Well,
so,
when you're racing, you know, you got different needs.
so yeah.
No.
No, but it's a racing bladder is what
Right.
it is, and it's a custom. I found out when I called them because they looked up the build sheet on it, and they were like, "Yeah, it's one. We have to send the entire tank and everything back, and they have to build it because when they break the mold off the Kevlar, it immediately has to go into the tank because it
wow.
shrinks if not. So
wow.
they have to do it all on site. So."
That's pretty.
Anyway, so that's why Herbie's outside
Pretty
going to
fancy.
the jockey cars around.
Yeah.
And move Rusty back out on deck
Uh-huh.
so he can get more of his metal work done out there to
Okay.
keep all the metal dust from in here.
That's a nice thing. That's
And
great.
Mr. Bissell's bus is pretty much done. We fired it
Yeah.
off the other day. We're fixing to move him outside.
Great. How about Miller's bug?
Miller, as soon as I move Herbie out of the way, he's going out there and I'm going to finish his headliner and put his glass in today,
All
hopefully.
stretched out?
Yeah, I just been having to run around and do this and that. So I have Miller
Oh, that's
stay
good. We
on.
got the glass back then.
Yeah, so
After many attempts.
that'd be okay. That one's not hard to put the glass back in.
Yeah. Awesome. Well, it's
So-
a full house.
Yeah,
A little bit
got-
of breathing room, walking room, but
we're working on it, trying to
Looking
move
good.
some stuff around and stuff, get things going on.
We're
So.
going to be reorganizing the shop a little bit more. So we're going to dedicate that back area over there for
Yeah.
all the rough metal and all that kind of stuff.
okay.
Keep the metal dust down in here.
Nice.
So we finish cars and do our mechanicals in here and paint this side and over there.
Awesome. Sounds good.
Building upgrades on the way, folks.
Here we go. Okay, well, I think that's about it for today. You guys know what to do.
Bye, nice people.